Hello guys, in the last video we have discussed about a relationship and relationship set and the relation include within issue and all, and today we are going to discuss about entity relationship diagram, that is ER model. This entity relationship diagram, which is ER diagram, can express the overall logic structure of a database graphically. We know that graphical representation, pictorial representation of a system will be more comprehensive and easy to understand. So, such graphical or pictorial representation plays a vital role to represent the database. So, this ER diagram consists of following major components. Those are rectangles, ellipse, diagrams, lines, double ellipses, dashed ellipses, double lines, and double rectangles. So, first we will go for first one, that is rectangle. Rectangle will be denoting the entities. So entities will be enclosed within diagram. Yesterday we have seen about student entity and book entity. In that student entity and book entity are enclosed in a rectangular box, right? So rectangle will be denoting the entities. So that entities will be enclosed within the rectangles. The second one is ellipse. This ellipse will be denoting the attribute. So entities will be enclosed in the rectangle and attributes must be enclosed within ellipse. Next one, diamonds. This diamond will be denoting the relationship. What is relationship, entity and attribute we have already discussed in the previous videos. So the next one is lines. These lines will be denoting the links. Say attribute and entity is one link and entity and relationship is another link. And the next one is double ellipse. This double ellipse will be denoting the multi-valued attribute. And the next one is dashed ellipse. This dashed ellipse will be denoting the derived attributes. Double lines will be denoting the total participation, that is the margin in between the relationship and the entity. And these double rectangles will be denoting the weak entity set. Weak entity set means entity set which doesn't have a primary key, but it should have partial keys. So that entity will known as double rectangle. So this concept will be clear if you go for one example. See, this is one example which is very simple, which we have already discussed in the earlier videos also. So here student is one entity, book is the another entity which is enclosed in a rectangular box. So this is issue. This issue which is kept in a diamond box which denotes the relationship. We already discussed about this issue which denotes relationship between a student and entities, right? A student entity and book entity. In the last video we have discussed this. And all the attributes are enclosed within the ellipse, denoting that they are attributes. See, this student entity and book entity enclosed in a rectangular box. This issue which denotes a relationship will be enclosed in a diamond box. And all the attributes, these are the attributes. All the attributes are enclosed in an ellipse. So this double ellipse denotes the mobile number which is multi-valid attribute. Student can have multiple number of mobile numbers, right? So it is denoted as double ellipse. Here we have a dotted ellipse which is the derived attribute, because if you know the date of birth, the system can calculate the age of the student. So this age value can be easily calculated using some calculations. Those attributes we call it as derived attributes. See, when coming to the student entity, here roll number is the prime attribute, so it is underlined, and this is the name which is a composite attribute, and it is decomposed into simple attributes like first name, middle name and the last name. Middle name and the last name. So here address is also a composite attribute which consists of simple attributes like city, state and postal code. And another composite attribute, that is street, which consists of street number, street name and apartment number, right? So it is having the street name, street number and apartment number. This is issue. Issue is having one descriptive attribute, that is issue date. So this is book entity, which is having three non-primary attributes, which are book name, author, and book price, and one primary attribute, which is book number. Book number. Right here in student and entity, roll number is the primary attribute or primary key we can call, and in book entity we have book number is the primary key, and the other are the partial keys. So this is a graphical representation of your video. ER diagram, which is like this. Student and book entities are enclosed in rectangles, attributes are enclosed in ellipses, and this mobile number is, which is a multi-valued attribute, which is enclosed in double ellipse, and this is age. Derived attributes. Why we call derived attribute means by using some calculations we can easily find out the age of the particular student. Like depends on the date of birth, we can easily calculate the age of the student. And this is the issue data, which is an attribute of issue, which is enclosed in ellipse. So these are the graphical representation of relationship diagram. Hope you understand this video. If you understand this video, please like, share and subscribe. Thank you.